This is Noah with Modern Roofing again on Doris Rodriquez roof. I just completed the video of me attempting to repair this unrepairable roof right here. I'm going to point out where the wind damage is. So we're on the front slope right now, and there is a wind damage shingle that was accounted for by the adjuster, and some ridge caps up there, woven valleys everywhere on the roof. So this front slope's got some damage, even got some damage on that ridge vent up there, some wind damage there as well. So I do mind kind of like sitting for getting out here and some now, so I can get up there. Sorry, this video's still recording. Yes, okay. Now we're on the back slope where these repairs have been done. Now, these are a couple years old. I did point out, actually, to the initial inspection that there is, and the field adjuster as well took a bunch of pictures, that there's clear hail damage on these slopes. It's like you can see some blistering and some wear and tear and stuff like that, but there is some pretty potent hail damage as well. Let me see. Just looking. I'm not sure how well you can see it in the camera, but you see there's some hail damage here. Kind of trying to show it. I didn't do any beforehand markings or anything. As you can see right here, I'll just get a little close up. Circular indentation right there. You can see the granules embedded in it, and like when I push on it, you can see it's soft to the touch. So that hail damage that adjuster took pictures of, it obviously is hail damage and not just wear and tear, because that's textbook hail damage right there. I also want to point out, on the rear slope of this roof, there is some wind damage as well, and it's all connected through woven valley. So it's not just the front that has damage. This back slope, it's got wind damage as well, as you can see. Got a couple with missing shingles here that I'm not sure if they were accounted for in the slope, but definitely need to be accounted for as wind damage. And then a little hole right there. Getting those ridge caps. And then what I wanted to show is this back right slope, kinda. It is sorta connected here, but it's almost its own separate slope. Also has wind damage on it as well, where that sawtooth is just torn up. So yeah, I mean, this roof's got wind damage on the entire, it's got wind damage on the back slope and on the front slope. And like we just saw in the video that I'm gonna send in, that this roof is unrepairable. Also got a wind damage right here on the hip, and some hip damage, wind damage on the hip there as well. Doesn't look like there's any wind damage shingles on this right slope or left slope, but this is a hip roof that's interconnected. So I'm going to send all this additional documentation in for the adjuster to review. But it's my professional opinion that the current scope is impossible to complete because of the unrepairability of this roof.